learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve. The FFA motto in 12 words DOS Harper exemplifies. He's a born leader, a term that is often overused. But in DOS's case, you can both see it and hear it when he speaks. In fact, his ability to lead is based off science.
My personality is one that is essentially based on working as hard as I can in order to make other people proud of me, to achieve success in order to make a positive difference in somebody else's life. So my greatest motivation is the responsibility I have to make a difference in other people's lives, and then also just that opportunity to make a measurable positive difference in any of my relationships that I have. And so throughout this entire process, I've leaned on those three things the most.
DOS is a great young man, for one, just character-wise, as good a young person as I've ever worked with. And he's real involved here at the University of Georgia. In addition to FFA, he's involved in ROTC. So he knows that he's going into the military when he finishes college and is very convicted with that. And so his idea of service and commitment to serving other people and doing something just because it's the right thing to do is one of my favorite things about DOS. He's a hardworking young man. He's very diligent, great character, very bright, easy to get along with. I don't know people that don't know DOS, just great personality. But his commitment to doing for others and doing what's right is probably what makes him the most special.
And if those traits and characteristics sound familiar, they should. Guiding DOS every step of the way is former Georgia State FFA and National President Andy Paul. Andy, now the Leadership Program Specialist for Georgia FFA, knows firsthand just how intense officer candidate training can be. But back in 2014, when he went through it, there was no pandemic, nor was there such a thing as Zoom conferencing. Nowadays, it's the norm. And sadly for the students vying for one of the 6 national spots, it's also how they will conduct their interviews with the selection committee. It's also how they will learn whether or not they made the cut.
I think part of it is realizing that there is a greater plan at work in all of this, and knowing that, as you're running and as you are sharing your heart, knowing that the correct people are going to be chosen for that team. I believe that DOS could be one of those correct people. I'm not on the committee, so I don't get to make that decision, unfortunately. But knowing that over the next year of his life, something big is going to happen. And while we are praying that that is national office and that he gets to go impact students for a year, I'm confident in knowing that he'll get to do something big over the next year, either in the jacket or out of it.
Georgia FFA is comprised of over 73,000 Georgia FFA members, and just the honor to represent this great state, I would be hard pressed to say that I feel like I'm qualified to do that, but I would almost, with 100% certainty, say that since I got that honor, I'm going to give 100% of everything I have and lay it on the line to represent this state, because the experience I've had in Georgia FFA has been a surreal one, and just getting the opportunity to travel the state, get to meet all the great members that I got to meet during my state officer year, really put a passion in my heart to get to do that on a national level. And so to be able to do that on a national level would be surreal. It'd be something that I have in my dreams right now, but hopefully in a couple weeks it'll become a reality, and I'll get to do that across the country.